Welcome to Science TV, Lunch PM News. I am your host, Ruth Ramo, and sign language technology, the voicing is Gideon Minor. Welcome to today's and join us as we inform you what happened in the world and also in Kenya. Nzoia Governor George Natembeya, who is also the Deputy Leader of DAP-Kenya, has raised concern over negligence within the Police Department and the National Cohesion Integration Commission, Ncic. Natembeya, the conduct witnessed, particularly during campaign for by-elections, is alarming and paints a negative picture for national unity. He emphasized the need for urgent measures and accountability in electoral processes. He also urged the government and relevant authorities to ensure that security agencies and the Commission operates independently, free from political interferences, to safeguard the integrity of election and promote national cohesion.
Just not a part of the democratic process. Wapiga kura watishwe, nataka watoto wapige kura kwa mazingira ambayo ni mazuri. Na change inakuja eneo la magharibi, upande wa Bungoma, change inaanzia Kabuchai. Wakati wakazi wa Kabuchai mko na fursa kubwa kudhihirisha kwamba wakati wa mabadiliko umekuja, ili taifa la Kenya, hata wale ambao wako kule Nairobi wajue kwamba mabadiliko ya Western yameanza.
Mimi ni mwana DAP, lakini kuanzia sai na surrender kiti cha UMCA Chwele Kabuchai kama mama. Nina support mwenzangu Eric kuanzia leo mpaka tutamatishe. Na tunaomba kura za Kabuchai Chwele Kabuchai zikuwe kura za amani. Hatutatishwa na mtu yoyote.
Pia nashukuru supporters wa Mheshimiwa Waswa watuelewe kwa sababu ya lengo ya kuleta mabadiliko na maendeleo na kuondoa uongozi wa giza na backwardness.
Coffee farmers gathered outside Kerugoya High Court in Kirinyaga County, expressing frustrations after their case was suddenly suspended. Farmers who had traveled from various coffee growing areas said they had undertaken a long journey to follow up on the court proceedings. The case concerned a direct payment plan, with the farmers demanding to be paid through cooperative societies instead of the current system. They called on the Cabinet Secretary for Cooperatives Affairs to halt the direct payment scheme and allow payments to go through their cooperatives, arguing that the existing system was denying them their rightful dues. The situation sparked chaos outside the court as the farmers voiced their anger, demanding transparency in the management of coffee payments. Some also complained about the high cost and time spent traveling to follow up on the case.
Wacha koti itoa uamuzi wake. Hatuna shida. Lakini mambo ya kukaa chini na wanakamati waende wafanye ile walimu walichezewa, tukaona walimu wametolewa pande hii, wamepelekwa pande hii. Hii sisi hatutaki kubahatisha. Mkulima abatishi sababu yeye mkulima wa kahawa. Na sisi tunalima kahawa. Ni sisi tunajua uchungu wa kahawa.
Hatutaki kusikia mambo ya DSS kwa sababu cooperative inatusaidia. Mimi kweli kama mama nimekuja hapa mara 4. Mara ya 3 sasa hii. Nilipofika njiani naambiwa kesi imeahirisha saa 8 hii. Mimi nitaenda wapi? Kilomita ngapi nimetoka Pokot mpaka nimefika hapa? Si ni mbali sana. Alafu serikali wanachezea watu aje?
Kwa sababu tunajua ya kwamba tunategemea koti tuweze kupata haki. Na tunaona ya kwamba kesi koti sasa sijui nani anamuelekeza. Kwa sababu kama alikuwa ametuambia jaji alikuwa ametuambia ya kwamba kesi yetu itaamuliwa leo, kwa nini dakika ya mwisho akachukua nafasi ya kuahirisha kesi wakati kila mkulima alikuwa amesafiri? So ninaona ya kwamba hiyo ni kitu ambayo atufurahishi kama wakulima wa kahawa.
Teachers have urged teachers to start saving early to secure their future after retirement. According to the union, many teachers face financial difficulties after leaving service due to lack of proper financial planning. The union emphasized the need for stakeholders in the education sector to provide training and guidance on life after retirement, helping teachers build a solid foundation for their post-service year. In addition, the Kenya National Union of Teachers, NAT, has dismissed calls for junior secondary school teachers to take full responsibility for their own financial planning, highlighting the need for collective support and guidance.
Indeed, very pragmatic for teachers to invest in SACCOs and also think of the future, because teachers nurture children who have been poor in saving culture, and therefore, when they start saving, by osmosis, they will be teaching children the saving culture, which is critical for the future economic growth of this country. Saving is very cardinal for us to grow as a country.
Maneno ya wale waja wa miujiza tumezungumza, kweli si kweli? Tumewapatia mambo mangapi? Tumewapatia mambo mangapi? We are saying hatutaki siasa na watuheshimu. Hawawezi, they move to senior schools.
We had Kenya Junior Secondary examination, true or false. We had O-level exams, true or false. Form 4 and Form 5, higher education exams. They were all under one principle of institution. The issue of autonomy does not exist here or there. If we are true to what we mean to be, anybody shouting around of autonomy, 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 this is totally misplaced.
Secondary school teachers in Kilifi County have vowed not to resume work next year unless the Teacher Service Commission, TSC, offers them permanent contracts. The teachers claims they have been performing the same duties as their permanent employed colleagues, but receive significant lower pay. A situation they say has negatively affected their performances. They have criticized TSC for insisting on temporal contracts instead of granting them permanent employment like other teachers. The dispute has sparked widespread concern among educators who argue that permanent contracts are essential to boost morale and ensure effective service delivery in schools.
Have a shortage of teachers in junior secondary, and these teachers have a lot of work that they are doing. but the amount of money they are given, they are being paid 17,000. This amount of money is not even enough to pay for their houses.
A contract that was signed by these teachers with the Teacher Service Commission is a one-year contract. And we want to call upon the Teacher Service Commission to take this matter seriously and confirm these teachers so that they can get employment on permanent and pensionable terms. This one we demand.
Kazi pale kwa affordable housing, tufanye mjengo kwa sababu hii pesa tunapewa haitoshi.
Most of us, we are surviving. The 17K that's given to us is not enough to manage our families. That money is very less. If we could be debating, we just saying that the MPs are going with OMA with about 25,000 shillings for airtime. Right now, I'm 17K. I'm unable to marry, and I'm unable to manage my family at home.
The family of a security guard who was killed while on duty in Tongaren, Bungoma, has expressed dissatisfaction with how the police are handling the investigation into the brutal murder. They claims that the investigation process has been slow and lacked transparency. In addition, the family is upset over how the management of the Mahanga Coffee Farmers Cooperative is hastening funeral arrangements without consulting them. They say this disregard has added to their grief and frustrations. The deceased, known as Wanyonyi, worked as a security guard for the Mahanga Coffee Farmers Cooperative, where he was responsible for safeguarding the cooperative's premises and assets.
Gilie kati kwa sababu vile kunaenda tunasukumwa na kampuni ya kwamba tupange siku na tarehe ya kuzika. Je, utazika mtu ambaye haujajua alikufa namna gani? Je, utaendeleza matanga bila kujua? Tulipata habari ambayo hatujadhibitisha kwa uhakika ya kwamba kuna kesho harambee ambayo inapangwa. Je, harambee utapanga harambee bila kuhusisha familia?
Ninataka serikali ingilia katikati nijue ukweli wa mzee wangu. Ninataka tu ukweli uonekane. Ndipo mzee wangu akuche, alafu tufanye mashishi yake.
Three police officers are fighting for their lives after bandits ambushed their vehicle near Basaloi in Samburu North. The officers were on patrol when the armed attackers opened fire, disabling their vehicle and inflicting severe injuries. According to initial reports, their assailants ceased to fire arms during the assault before escaping into nearby thickets. Security teams have since launched a manhunt for the attackers, with reinforcements deployed to the area as investigations continue. Authorities have condemned the incident, terming it a brazen act of lawlessness targeting security personnel.
Today, at around midday, our vehicle belonging to GSU was ambushed along Balosaroi area, and 3 officers were injured. 2 are critically injured, and the 3 of them have been attended at Malala Referral County Hospital.
Now we'll take a short commercial break and then we'll be back with sports news with me, Ruth Wairimu.